Right, what's up, everybody? Another episode of Ride Home Rants. So, today, this one's going to be off of one I recently just did, which is about the college football playoffs. I called it. I felt it in my soul. Always go with your gut feeling. Ohio State has found a loophole. They have found a way to continue to be number 4 in the nation and make the playoff. Now the committee is now saying 6 games. They have 6 games in. That puts them 1 over the cutoff line. That is super upsetting to me. That irritates me to my core. I can't stand it. They find a way to just lurch their way into everything. They just luck into everything. It was 8 games, then it was 7, and then it's, well, if you have 6, it can make your conference championship game. Fuck it, we'll end. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, this is why the college football playoff committee, seeding, rankings, everything's flawed. Everything. I was talking to a buddy of mine after my last video about the college football playoffs. He brought up a very interesting point. It'll never happen just because they don't care what we, the consumer, have to say. They're a big, basically, corporation, and they will do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, his thought, and I'm a little bit on board with this, is all these powerhouses, the LSUs, the Alabamas, the Clemsons, the Ohio States, all of them, all these big players that think they're these big power teams, whatever, put them in one conference. Make a brand new conference. Taking teams, these powerhouse teams from all these different conferences, all the Power Fives, everything like that, everyone who says and claims and is constantly ranked, yada yada yada, whatever, put them into one conference, okay? You think you're the big boys. You have to play each other every year. Think about that for a second. It would even out the college football playoffs so the same 4 teams aren't in it every year. Because they're not going to take 4 teams from one conference. They're just not, they can't physically do that. That would lose so many ratings, so much money. It would be a nightmare for the NCAA. So, what you need to do, take them, put them into one conference. Now, everybody has to play everybody. You play your entire conference schedule just like the Big 12 does. Big 12, every team plays everybody. You play everyone in your conference. Proves a regular season champion, and they have a conference championship game. So, this way, it evens the playing field. You'll get a lot of these Big 12 teams, these MAC teams, the WAC teams, the Conference USAs, the whatever, having a legit shot at the playoffs. I think this could work. Again, it's never going to happen. They don't care what the consumer wants. They only care what they want. This, or, I brought up a point, again, never fucking happened. Take the conferences completely out. One conference, the NCAA. Everyone's independent. It's based on record and strength of schedule. So that means like the Alabamas, the Ohio States, who basically play high school caliber teams, the entire season, play their conference games, go undefeated, make the playoffs. Happens every year. So this way there's one conference. Everybody gets to choose who they want to play. Goes off of record, strength of schedule. So that way if you are undefeated but you've played nobody, you've played like an Appalachian State and like a high school team, a school of the deaf and blind, and you're Alabama, you don't get as much of a ranking as a team who has played in Alabama and Ohio State and Notre Dame and Clemson and West Virginia, Marshall, Stanford, USC used to be a powerhouse that just kind of fell by the wayside after Reggie Bush. They'll get more of a nod, or should get more of a nod, than these teams who've played nobody. It's two theories, neither of which will ever fucking happen. So it's really just a thought and a nice thing for me to rant about on a very cold December day here in Ohio. That's my thought for the day. And I guess the message in this one is college football sucks. And I'd rather be lucky than good. So I will see y'all next time. A little PSA here. I have started to find a sponsor for these and my new podcast, which I will be recording and starting next week. So check that out. I'm going to put it on the major platforms. You're going to see it on Apple, Spotify, and Google. It's Mike Bottle's Ride Home Rants. I know. I stick to something and I just roll with it. But I found a sponsor for this. It is HempWorks. You can go to their website, hempworks.com/mbonaventura. They did use my full last name. Yes, my last name is not Bono, for those of you who don't actually know me. So you can go there. Great CBD products. They also have other products there. They have an apparel line. They have a travel website too as well. Travel packages. Cheaper than your price lines. You're not going to find any better rates than that. So if anybody who's wanting to get away from COVID and everything like that, go there, check it out. The monthly rates for that are very affordable. They got great promotions going on right now for the holidays. Check them out again, hempworks.com/mbonaventura. You will use that promo code there right in the tagline. It'll get you right to them. Helps out a good cause too as well. Helps me out as well. So if you're enjoying these, go there, take a look, see what they got to offer. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Again, podcast coming out next week. I will be recording and doing a little bit of editing. First episode should air, I'm looking about middle of the week. So check it out, take a look, let me know what you think. I will see y'all next time.